Someone like kind of underestimates the strength, the internal strength that you have. I'm hearing that you're trying like out a different medication, or there's something that you're trying that is different that will help you with your forward progression, but you don't have everything that you normally would have, and so it's like you feel exhausted. We have the Five of Wands. So there's different challenges that like come up. Nothing serious to where you can't manage, but there's certain like I feel like she's just looking down, the girl that's looking down in the puddle. I feel like she's just looking down thinking, okay, what do I have here that I can overcome this challenge with? And so there's like alternative pathways is what I'm picking up. Seven of Swords in reverse. So you're definitely being, there's definitely clarification about something that stands out, something that makes you uncomfortable. And I'm noticing that it's within this flower. Like for some reason, I feel like the flower, there's something like right in the center that's just frustrating. And then as soon as you start to uncover the flower, you start to notice like one of these balls starts to become shinier or more obvious. And I feel like that's what you're revisiting when you come back to check and see how you're doing, or to check and see how things are going. It's like something gets ahead of itself. Something goes quicker than you're prepared for. And so I feel like that's what is exhausting. It's exhausting because someone might offer you something before you're prepared, or someone might ask you for something when you're not ready. Or they might assume your strength over your weakness. So, however, you are very secure. We have the Two of Swords. I heard pay it no mind, but I also feel like someone's like not sure about this, or they don't know they don't know about it. And then suddenly like these flowers, okay, how I said it was in the flower, now there's these rose petals here. And it's like it leads back to something like a question. And now I notice the flowers here, which are I think that's a braid, or like it could symbolize someone's hair, but it's not within the hair, it's like within the patterning and the processing of whatever it is. And then like suddenly now you can see a light by the door. I feel like for whatever reason it's something that's trying to be like, I'm snapping my fingers, it's like it's trying to be clocked or closed out or removed. I feel like it's something that's irritating you. It's something, it's like a little thing that's just irritating, like a little bug or a little something agitating, and it's irritating you. We have the Chariot in reverse. This has to do somehow with something that's not moving, with the Tower in reverse as well. Something is like stuck in a non-moving position. I feel like you're agitated and annoyed by the way someone is thinking and how they are assuming such slow progress. This could be someone around you thinking this about you. But there's someone here who thinks this idea of moving in such a slow pace is, I know this sounds vulgar. I heard rotting out my teeth. That I'm not sure how that would make any sense. Something bothers someone, like it's irritating them. Um, but I don't know how that would make any sense. It's like this, whatever this is, it's like aggravating, irritating. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. So this is coming out from multiple signs, like these irritating things, or just slow process, right? I feel like it has to do with something that's stuck in the middle. That's that where there's an imbalance. Um, it feels like you're lifting like a lot with like little progress. We have the Fool card. I feel like you kind of like, I feel like part of you takes a leap of faith with whatever this is. However, I do feel like you move on. Like, I feel like you're walking away. Even though it's like a new start, I feel like you turn away from this. There's something about it that's just not right. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I hear you say no, this is agitating me, but you sincerely care about the person. Or vice versa. Yeah, I'm hearing you say I'm not going to focus on whatever it is that this person is focused upon, or I'm not going to sit here and focus on like something is like a day long. It takes a day long. And I don't know if it's you or if it's the other person, but this is like this is disappointing for one of the two of you. Um, and so I'm hearing like whatever's in the center in between these two people that's aggravating or irritating, it's like that's what it is that you're leaving. Like that's what it is that you're walking away from. However, you're taking a risk at the same time. But with the Knight of Voices, I'm getting this feeling that you're just cutting off. You're turning a corner and cutting it off, like meaning no. Like I hear you say no. That's not something I'm going to deal with. And so you leave it. You turn away from it. And yeah, this is a fated event, Wheel of Fortune. There's some healing process within this experience and a learning process. Your path takes a different turn. However, this is still yet to be uncovered. I feel like you're in a state of comfort and positivity. You're sticking to you're like sticking to your values, your experience, yourself. Like you're trying to stand up for yourself, and you are. I feel like things take a different turn, is what I'm getting. Yeah. You're like, I'm not going to have someone emotionally manipulate me, or I'm not going to get in this weird mindset. You're staying to yourself and you're looking forward to the future. However, you're still involved in this, but there's something that you're doing to put your foot down so that there isn't any confusion here. I heard someone's beating a dead horse and then they give up. I heard someone say, I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting for you. We have the 10 of materials at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like there is something though about the process that is necessary, but there's something about the situation that's off. And so that's where I'm seeing like a turn being made. And then like there to restore balance is the process. And you're waiting for your, well, you're not really waiting. You're highly focused on progress. So that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you soon. Okay.